Don't let AI polish the humanity out of your content. Depth now beats scale. Global brands, this means showing up differently. Marketing is changing faster than most teams can keep up with. And if you manage content across multiple markets, that pressure is even more real. You don't need to chase everything, but here are 5 shifts you cannot afford to ignore. Hi, I'm Daphne, Marketing Director at VeraContent, a global content marketing agency, and today I'm going to walk you through what those shifts are and how you can stay ahead of them. Shift number 1, AI shifts from tool to infrastructure. AI started as an experiment. Some tools worked well, others were just hype. But that phase is over. AI is no longer something that marketing teams just try out. Now it's fundamental to how they operate. Generative AI tools like Claude and AI agents are now supporting entire content workflows. Teams use them to automate routine content tasks, manage production pipelines, and accelerate output at scale. Instead of isolated experiments, businesses are building full ecosystems around AI functionality. CMOs are moving away from department-level testing and toward AI-unified strategies that support creative, operation, brand, and analytics all at the same time. Shift number 2. We're seeing a resurgence in authentic content. As AI-generated content floods feeds, audiences are pushing back. Audiences are craving real stories, real voices, and real connection. That's why we're seeing a renewed focus on authenticity, transparency, and real-life storytelling. User-generated content, employee voices, and behind-the-scenes narratives help humanize brands even as they lean into AI. Polished, automated content alone does not build trust anymore. Honest brand narratives do. The brands people trust most right now are the ones willing to show their own thinking, own their values, and be visible in their communities. That's what moves people. Shift number 3. Community-first platforms are gaining ground. Social media is moving away from mass reach and toward smaller, interest-driven communities. Instead of chasing the biggest influencers, brands are investing in deeper engagement within niche spaces. Forums and knowledge-sharing platforms like Quora and Reddit are becoming powerful places for discovery, trust building, and conversation. These platforms reward usefulness, expertise, and participation, not polished ads. For global brands, this means showing up differently. Listening first, contributing value, and adapting tone to each community. Depth now beats scale. Shift number 4. Search and discoverability now move toward AI-led experiences. Search is no longer just about links. AI-driven tools now generate direct answers, summaries, and recommendations. People get what they need without clicking through to any website. That's why visibility now depends on how clearly AI can understand and reference your content. Brands need content that AI can easily trust, reference, and interpret. And that means writing answer-focused content, strengthening structured data, showing clear expertise and credibility. And measurement is also evolving. Teams now track how often their brand appears across AI-generated answers, not just classic rankings. And our last shift? Creator-led participatory experiences keep rising. Younger audiences don't just want to watch content, they also want to take part in it. That's why micro-influencers and niche creators continue to outperform celebrities. Their communities value authenticity, shared interests, and actual two-way interaction. Creator-led storytelling is essential to campaign planning. Think long-term relationships, community involvement, and formats where audiences participate, not just observe. And success is not about reach alone, but rather engagement quality, sentiment, and how invested the community actually is. So here's how to stay ahead without overcomplicating things. Build AI into your workflows, not just for one-off tasks. Train your team to use the tools in the same way and using the same accounts so that all outputs are consistent. Tools like Claude can support briefs, reviews, and production pipelines, but keep humans accountable for the judgment calls. Then make space for real voices. That means employee content, creator partnerships, and honest brand narratives. Don't let AI polish the humanity out of your content. Next, stop broadcasting and start participating. Find where your audiences actually gather and show up with something useful to say. If that's Reddit, check out our in-depth guide on how brands can be successful on the platform. You can find the link in the description. Next up, audit your content for clarity and credibility. Ask whether AI can easily understand and reference what you're publishing. And if you find out they can't, that's where to start. Lastly, build longer-term relationships with niche creators. Give them real creative input. Their communities will notice. For example, when we worked on social media content for St. Dalfor in New Zealand and Australia, local creators were the ones who knew which visuals, which flavors, and which cultural references would resonate. That local insight helped the brand's Instagram following in the region grow significantly, and engagement just kept on improving month after month. The brands that perform best across borders won't be the loudest. They'll be the most adaptable, the most human, and the most curious about how people actually behave. At VeraContent, this is how we help global brands perform market by market, not just on a global dashboard. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more marketing tips and insights.